Hello, hello, best friends. How are you doing? Now, I want to start by saying thank you guys so much. In 1 week, we got 108 subscribers. Now, it's not a lot to some of you guys who got like thousands and millions of subscribers, but for me, it means everything. It means freaking everything for me to get 108 subscribers in a week. So I'm super excited about that. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and honestly making me feel like, hey, I can do this YouTube thing. So this video right here is all about, I'm gonna be telling you guys, who am I? That is what we're gonna be talking about today. Who am I? Now, I am just like you guys. But for starters, I am your best friend. I am that person that you can be authentically real about. You can be genuine with me. You can tell me like it is, right? I am your best friend too. Now, a lot of you guys already have best friends, but I want to be your best friend too. So do not be afraid to tune in with me every single week so we can go ahead and talk about real life things that are going on in the world that people don't want to talk about. But you can guess what? You can talk to me. I'm your best friend. So for starters, let's start off by saying I appreciate you. You're amazing. You're wonderful. You're kind. I love you. So who am I? Like I said, I am your best friend. When you think about a best friend, that's who I am. I am that person that you can tell your secret to, and you ain't got to worry about your secret being told to the world. I am a firm believer of what a true friend is. It's all about trust. You got to be able to trust the person that you're talking to. You want to be able to rely on them. You want them to not be perfect, but you want them to be perfect for you. And that's what I am. I am someone that you can talk to, you can trust, and that I am not perfect, but I am perfect for you. Thank you for accepting me, and I accept you. No one is perfect. Everybody is beautifully flawed. And that's what makes you, you, and that's what makes me, me. Now, besides me being your best friend, hi, best friend, who else am I? I am a mother. I am a mommy. I am a mom. I am a mom. I'm two different type of moms. I am a mom to a 10-year-old little girl named Ramaya. And being a mother have changed me in so many ways than one. Now, most people say, oh, when I had a child, it changed me to be responsible, or it made me, honestly, maybe grow up a little bit. But for me, it's different. Motherhood for me did one thing that I will never take back. It showed me how to not be selfish. When you are a mother, you cannot be selfish. You have to be selfless. You have to learn how to put this little person in front of all your needs every single day. In the process of me being selfless, I've also learned how to love. Now, loving someone more than myself. And that was hard. That was very hard. Wait, so you telling me I gotta worry about this little person? And I gotta honestly think about this little person before I think about myself every day. Yes, that's exactly what being a mother is all about. Being selfless and putting your kids before you. Even though mama gotta have a life too. So don't forget about yourself, and don't forget about making sure that you are happy, because if you're not happy, your children will not be happy, and they will pick up on that energy. So that's what I learned. And my happiness is everything, and my daughter's happiness is everything. And once again, I'm not perfect, but we're going through this trial together, right? We're going through this thing called motherhood and childhood that she struggles with. We go through this together, and that is the most important thing about being a mother. Now, you may say, well, best friend, what other type of mother are you? I'm a dog mom. I have 2 schnauzers, Lady and Mr. Now, Mr. joined our family when my daughter was only 5 years old. Quick story behind that. Now, when my daughter was just a baby, she always was that kid that was walking around the house, single child, only child, and she would walk around the house and she would be sad because she wanted somebody to play with. And mommy can only play Barbies with her so long. And so I would do the little things like, take her to Disneyland. And when we come home, she was bored. Or we would go to Chuck E. Cheese, but when we came home, she was bored. She didn't have nobody to play with. And even though she loved playing with her mom, because I'm the best, she wanted somebody else to play with. And where we lived, there was not a lot of kids. So I asked my daughter one day, her birthday was coming up, and I said, Ramaya, what do you want for your birthday? And she said, a brother, a sister, or a dog. And I thought, yeah. So you are not going to get a brother or sister from your mother anytime soon. So let me start searching for dogs. So I wanted something that was different. I grew up with a lot of dogs, from Chihuahuas to Pomeranians to Great Danes, all these things, but I never had a schnauzer. And a lot of you guys say, what is a schnauzer? I'm going to show you guys over here what is a schnauzer. But schnauzers are like little men, right? So I got my daughter a schnauzer, and I remember it lit up her world. But the reason why I got the schnauzer was I figured schnauzers live between 13 to some even 16, 17 years. What can I get that is going to live as long as my daughter's childhood? That she can feel like she always has a friend, a best friend. And so I searched and I searched and I searched and I searched and I searched YouTube. I searched Craigslist. I searched Craigslist, and boom, these dogs, schnauzers, kept popping up, and they were so cute. They weren't cheap, but they were cute. Now, I didn't want a little cheap dog. I wanted something that when people see me and my little family, they say, oh my God, you guys are cute. So I got me a schnauzer. Mr. was created into our life. And I'm gonna be honest with you, we love him. We absolutely love him. He honestly fits our family so perfect. But then as we got older and my daughter starts to not get bored with Mr., but she starts really stressing about, Mom, Mr. needs a friend. And here goes this sister-brother thing again. I'm like, well, what about another dog? And she goes, for real? Mom, for real? And I'm like, yeah, we'll see about it. Well, I entertained the thought of getting another dog, and why not get another girl dog? Now, as some of you guys know and some of you guys don't know, I lost my father 2 years ago. And not only was I searching for a dog for her and for my dog. Some of you guys do that. Y'all get dogs for your dogs. But I also needed a dog for myself, like an emotional support dog. Something I can honestly take my attention off of what I was going through and honestly put something into something else. So we got the support dog that we all needed for my daughter, which is like the little sister she never had until she actually got her own sister, which was last year. And then she also Mr. accumulated a sister / baby mama, baby mama. And then I accumulated the best thing. When I wake up in the morning, Lady's there. When she's a pain in my butt, but when I'm sad and when I'm crying and when I'm feeling low, Lady's always there. So we accumulated Lady. And she may be the last addition for a minute. My daughter, once again, is asking for another dog. So we'll see. You got to tune in to see if we actually get a dog in the future. But who else am I? So I am a mom. I am a dog mom. I'm your best friend. Who else am I? I am a streamer. Yes. Now, streaming fell in my lap. Like, it really just fell in my lap. It was a complete accident. Now you may say, best friend, how streaming just become an accident? Don't you got to like push the like button and set yourself up? Yes, best friend. But let me tell you what happened. So I was going through a breakup. And honestly, like I said before, I just needed somebody to, vibe with. So I downloaded this app called Plenty of Fish. And I had no clue that it has so many amazing features on this app. I mean, I thought it was just a dating app like most people do, but it's not just a dating app. It's an app to meet people, network, and to stream. Now, when I first got on just because I was bored. I really was bored and I needed something to pass my time. But the more that I got on it, I started taking this thing called serious. And now I am not only your best friend, but I'm top badge best friend. I am top badge best friend. That got a little ring to it. Top badge best friend. That's what I am. I am top badge best friend on the Plenty of Fish platform. And I love being a streamer. The people that come see me every single day, they make me happy. They make me feel like I am wanted and that I am somebody. And they support me. And so not only am I their best friend, but they're my best friend. Hi, best friends. So I am super excited to honestly be able to get on this platform and not only be a streamer, but to accumulate friendships and relationships and things that I honestly will take with me forever. So not only am I a streamer, but I am also, what am I? I am a person that have gone through so much. I have been through hell and back. I have gone through a very crazy, traumatic past that have made me who I am today. On the outside looking in, people can see you as being maybe strong, or maybe even weak. But that's because they don't know your story. So for me, when I look in the mirror, I see strength. I see valuable. I see someone who just refused to give up. I see someone who has been through this thing called life. And even though life have taken a couple swings at me and left a couple bruises, that I just keep getting up. I am determined. I am determined to not let life get the best of me. Now, I created this channel because oftentimes you really don't have no one that you can talk to and honestly be vulnerable with. And honestly, nowadays, everybody want to be something that they're not. Now, I'm okay to say that there's parts in my life that I still struggle with, a little anxiety, a little depression here and there, but I try to get through it every single day. So, best friend, who are you? Ask yourself that right now. Who am I? And after you ask yourself that, what makes me valuable? Now, for me, what makes me valuable? My story. My story. My story. I feel like I'm still here because I'm supposed to tell my story. I'm supposed to honestly reach out and be that best friend to someone, because growing up, I didn't have that person that I can talk to, rely on, and just talk me through the little things that I needed. Now, I did have someone who did talk to me and let me know the do's and the don'ts. But as I was going through the struggle, there was no one to talk to, and it's nothing like when you're currently going through the struggle. And honestly, you have the tools. You just don't know how to use them. So every single week, I will be teaching you guys how to use these tools and how to make yourself valuable every single day. Now, I'm not perfect at all. So we're going to be going through this journey together. And I'm going to let you guys in on me being a streamer, me being a mom, me being a dog mom, and me being me, human, best friend. And hopefully you guys are able to accept me for who I am. I'm never going to sugarcoat anything, but to just give you the real deal. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. And thank you guys for subscribing. Hopefully, we can get this video to about 100 likes. I think that's doable. And 200 subscriptions. Subscribe is the only way. So tell your friend, to tell your best friend, to tell your other friend, to favorite best friend. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and you guys matter. You guys matter to me. And if nobody told you today, you're loved. You're important. And I appreciate you. See you later.